Guys, I want to do a bit of a review on a lamp socket for my studio lighting. Basically, for the longest time, about a year and a half now, I was using an LED setup that I had made myself, but it's burned out again. So I figured with the problems that the U.S. and China are having with trade relations, I figured we go for something like this. At least this way, if I have to, I can just go to the hardware store and just screw some high-powered bulbs in there, or even a high-powered LED. I don't have to special order from China, so I figured I'd go with this. Right off the bat, this thing goes for about $29. They're saying that you should be able to just put your poles in there, and then the canopy will fit right on it. That's what we're about to find out. Might have to modify the bracket to hold it, because they use a different type of stand than the one they use. The one they use is pretty cheap. So, the fuse feels kind of cheap and plasticky, but we'll see how many. It says up to 3 amps. See if it gets warm with all the bulbs in there. Definitely doesn't feel like it can take many amps. Decent switching, thick plastic, ceramic sockets, and the steel inside is pretty thick. The center pin's pretty thick in there. This is not ceramic, it's some type of plastic. So anyway, let's see what it's going to take to modify the one I have. And these are the LEDs I've been using for a couple of years now. But as you can see, the heat damage on it. Even when I was using a very large heatsink and a fan, it still only lasted about a year. So you can pick these up now with it has the inverter built right onto the die. So you just basically apply 110 volts to it. These ones here were, I believe, 30 or 35. So I've gone through 2 of them, so that's it for that. So let's hook this up and see how it works. Yeah, she served me well. Fan never died on it. It's hilarious because I used to feed it with 30 volts or 35 volts, and then I used to drop it down with these 3 power resistors here in parallel, and then I had another resistor here to drop the 30 volts down to 12 for the fan, and the fan never died. So it's been working like that the whole time. I might have to de-glue and bend the poles, because I had to bend them to get them to fit properly, but it did last. Never failed, besides the LED failing, it never fell apart anyway. Always there when I needed it. The inside. You see, it had a nice hefty heatsink and it still wasn't enough, so I'm done with that. Just need something that I can turn on, and it just works. One thing I like about this is I'm going to put 2 different types of bulbs if I want soft white or white, so I can set it up with that. So I'm going to pull the canopy off of it and see what it's going to take to get these poles out. Probably have to break the glue. Good thing I used a really cheap epoxy, because it doesn't take much to break the bond. I'm doing now. I got 2 of them out already, but you can see I bent them, so I won't have to straighten them out. Well, that's about it. Just make sure when you do order this lamp that you're reading everything in the description. Like, it says nothing here about compatibility issues, but yeah, when someone asked, where is it? Someone asked about it. And it says right here, no, you must use the softbox made for it. You cannot insert normal softbox rods into it. So I went and checked mine. The one end is tapered, and then the other end is just smooth. The smooth end goes into the socket. The tapered end wouldn't fit in there. So yeah, I can see how there would be a compatibility issue. Luckily there wasn't for me. I just basically stuck a bolt in my tripod. As you can see, it's loose, but it's good enough for now. for the lights, the way they're designed is the sockets go this way. So one switch does that, and the other one does that. So what I think I'm going to do is probably get 100 watt LEDs on this side and 100 watt or 150 watt pigtails on this side, soft white and then white on this side. So I can pretty much decide what I want. And obviously I'm going to do a better job with that bolt setup. Yikes. But yeah, it was pretty painless. At least now I'll have some decent light on my projects. Just going to throw the front on and see. Yeah, that's why I like the tripod, because it gets it right out of the way up high, which you wouldn't get with the other one. So still got some straightening out to do, but it's good enough. Gives me enough light to do what I gotta do.